And let me conclude just with the last part about his knowledge. Imam Ali alayhi salam used to say, nobody embodies knowledge like my son Hasan. Allahu Akbar. Amirul Mu'mineen, for whom Rasulullah said, Ana Madinatul Ilm wa Aliyun Babuha. And Amirul Mu'mineen is saying, nobody embodies knowledge like my son Hasan. You want my knowledge? You ask him questions. If you want to see my knowledge, go and ask Hasan questions. And there is a narration. Some Romans visited Muawiyah and said, you claim to be the Khalifa of God, of the Muslims. And he said, yes, I am. I am the Amirul Mu'mineen. That's what he used to call himself. And there is a title of Ali ibn Abi Talib, but he used to take that title for himself. Right? So they went to him and they asked a few questions. The Romans, they said, okay, we have a few questions. He said, ask. And the first question they asked was, what is the distance between heavens and earth? Heavens and earth. What is the distance between heavens and earth? First question. Then, second question, what is the distance between right and wrong? Then, another question they asked, what came into existence without a mother and a father? What are the creations of Allah that came into existence without a mother and father? And last question, what are the 10 things that are harder or stronger than one another in succession? So these were the questions asked by the Romans. And Muawiyah said, I have no idea what you're asking about. Go to Hasan. That's where they always have to send to the righteous leaders appointed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not somebody who is appointed by people. They are the ones who are purified by Allah. They are the ones who are given knowledge by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then these people went to Imam Hasan and they asked questions. And the first question, what is the distance between the heavens and earth? And Imam replies, Imam says, the distance between the heavens and earth is the cry of an oppressed person in prayer or dua. When an oppressed person cries in dua, that is the distance between heaven and earth. The heaven and earth becomes one at that moment. When an oppressed person is crying in dua. That was the answer Imam gave. Then the second question, what is the distance between right and wrong? And Imam says, it's 4 fingers. 4 fingers. And they ask, how? And Imam says, this is the distance between your eye and ear. If you look, this is just 4 fingers. Right? Isn't it? Yeah, you're between your eye and ear. And Imam says that what you hear from the ears, it must be verified by the eyes. And this is a lesson for all of us. Sometimes because of gossips, because of just talking here and there, relationships get destroyed. People start having bad feelings about each other without actually verifying. Imam says, this is the distance between right and wrong, just 4 fingers. That whatever you listen from your ears, get it verified by your eyes. Go and check it. Now third question, what came into existence without a mother and father? And Imam says, he gives examples of not just human beings, but also the other beings that Allah created. He said, the first one, Adam. They were created without a mother and father. And Eve. Yes? And then the sheep in the story of Hazrat Ibrahim. When that sheep was getting slaughtered in place of Ismail, that sheep that came into existence without a mother and father. Then the snake in the story of Musa, the snake that came into existence when he threw his stick there. And then the camel of Prophet Saleh, the crow when Qabil was trying to bury Habil. All are born without a mother and father. Then the last question, and what are the 10 things that are harder, stronger than one another? And look at the philosophy and falsafa. Amazing. He says, a stone is hard. A stone is hard, but the iron that breaks the stone is harder. Yes? Then fire that melts that iron is harder or is stronger than the iron itself. Then this fire is extinguished by what? By water, so water is stronger than the fire. And the clouds that carry water are stronger than the water itself. Then the wind that blows the clouds is stronger than the clouds. And the angel who controls the wind is stronger than the wind. And the angel of death, which overpowers this angel who controls the wind, is stronger than that angel. And then the death overpowers even the angel of death. So the death is stronger. And then there is Allah, who is living and never dies, who is the strongest of all. That is the philosophy that Imam gave. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.